Show.
Yo, this is test one.
Yeah, this is Smooth Jilla. Smooth G, aka the General.
This is Norberly May.
And you're tuned in to GFG TV.
And you tuned in to GFG TV.
General, and we rocking with GFG TV. My boys, West.
And you're watching GFG TV.
West YouTube, this your boy Big Ray West. You tuned in to GFG TV.
This is G.M.B.
This is Vez.
And you're now tuned in to GFG TV.
Yada. In the West we trust. T-Bear, baby. Holla at my mans. But what was you saying?
Singing motherfucker right there, boy.
Yeah, this nigga can sing his ass. A big nigga can sing his ass off like Boy Big. But another thing, what was you saying, my nigga?
Oh, so you just had stated that you wanted to go back over a little bit, so let's dive back in on how you guys got into music.
It was, about how we got into music, about how, how G.M.B. got started. So he was doing this shit with RC and them, and BD and all them.
Face down
and them, yep. I was over on my Damon, fuck with my Damon cats, and we was all just doing music, really just fucking around. Man, we used to just be playing the beats on the PlayStation 1 and just recording that bitch on a tape.
Fudge.
And going to school and playing it for niggas at school and shit. And then, so I was fucking with them. And then the booth came, like he said. And then the booth
changed niggas' lives.
And that's when we all got to doing music together. Us, the little homies,
we took all the little local gang members that we knew.
That we hung out with.
We put them all in. That want the rap. We put them all in that motherfucking basement.
And we made a gang of songs.
And made like 150 songs.
Made a gang of songs. And that's when we first started doing shows. That's when we first started going out of town and trying to do shows and shit. Honestly, when me and him first started off really doing our shit, we was doing music like that with all of us down there. And we had a song with a few of us on there, and one of the homies that we got came through and he was saying he needs to put out something solo. Mm-hmm. Remember Lil Tino said that shit?
Yeah. Because he was actually the first solo artist.
Yeah.
I didn't want to rap.
He was supposed to be, he was like my manager at
first. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just was like, fuck it. We're going to do this.
We're going to put G-Ball out.
We're going to put G-Ball out. Fuck that. We had the studio, cuz making all these goddamn hella tracks. And every show we popped up. Every show we was just there. And
then later on we started fucking around together. Later on.
Matter of fact, we did that one song. Remember that one song? Where me and you did it back and forth.
Yeah.
We did that.
And that was kind of when niggas started being like,
niggas was like, y'all niggas sound good together. And I was like, do we? For sure.
And then we stopped fucking. So then the booth shit's over with, right? That shit's dead.
The raid happens.
That shit's dead. Niggas get locked up. And
I'm in San Antonio somewhere.
All of our motherfucking music's gone. All that music we made gone.
The feds ended up with the fucking tower to the ATF actually ended up with the tower because all that motherfucking street affiliation shit happened.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. The fucking ATF fucked our shit up.
Because then later on, we started doing music again, and we started fucking with Bo. We was fucking with Bo James for a little bit.
Bo James.
We was fucking with him for a
little
bit.
And that one nigga, Stephen Berry.
He just hit me yesterday.
AKA Chase.
He just hit me yesterday, too.
He cool.
But yeah, we started going over there, and we was fucking with them, and that's where Fuck Niggas came from. That's where Bombshell came from. That's where 2 Drug Minimum came from.
We wrote that shit on the spot, right then and there.
Yeah, we did that shit over there fucking with him. And then, when that shit didn't work out, we took those songs and all that shit we did, and we kept on going. And then we met DJ Episode and them at a show. And
stage presence.
We did a stage presence show.
We did that for like 6 months. I had just heard
about DJ Episode. I didn't really know who he was.
Let's go back just a quick second, so I can fill in a little piece there. So you had, Fish Scale. How long did Fish Scale take to make? Like,
it only took a few months.
When we decided to actually put Fish Scale together, it didn't take that long. Maybe 5 or 6 months.
From like when we recorded the first song to like when it came out.
We had those 3 songs for like 2
we
years
recorded
before.
a hell of there's like 10, 15 other songs that nobody's ever heard for the Fish Scale.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's ever heard.
And those 3 songs I said that we did at Bose, we had those for maybe 2 years before we did Fish Scale, maybe a year.
I'm gonna break it all the way
like
down.
3 years?
I'm gonna break it all the way
down.
I'm gonna give you some shit.
As far as the timeline with the music, when we first made the first song to the last one, yeah.
You just didn't know that you were making it for Fish Scale?
No,
we made those for something else.
Yeah.
We were supposed to put a package together
I caught a
and take to a
case.
label and all this shit.
I caught a case.
Okay.
And we were rushing these songs out.
Okay.
Right.
We didn't know what the outcome of my case was going to be. Because if I would have got found guilty, I probably still wouldn't be
He'd have been
sitting
gone, so
I wouldn't be sitting
I'd
there
have
still.
to do it. So we was trying to hurry and get everything done before he had to go to
Right.
court.
So
You know
then
what I'm saying?
back to where we were. So then you met, and shout out DJ.
Episode.
DJ episode, man, that guy, Trifecta ENT.
Trifecta ENT.
Back to basics.
Adi.
AEN.
Good
Trifecta
dude.
AEN.
Trifecta AEN.
Yep.
Adi.
Yep.
That's my old man's name. I might have to cut that out. But what's up?
Ian.
Shout out to Ian.
Damn, I ain't talked to him.
Because I'm going to keep it real. We already knew how to record, but we went in the studio with them.
Right.
They criticized our recording.
Right.
And we had to take criticism.
And honestly, when we first started, let's rewind it back. So we did a stage presence show. They used to have this place called Crazy Cafe. Every Thursday, they'd have something called stage presence. And what you do is you go perform. There'll be judges every week, and they'll tell you what you need to work on as far as your performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we would do that every Thursday. That's kind of how we got used to performing and shit like that. And every week they criticize us, tell us, okay, you guys did good at this, you need to do this, woo-woo-woo. One of the DJs or somebody said, we got DJ episode back here, and I had just seen somebody say something about him. I never really knew who he was like
we
that.
We never knew who he was.
So afterwards, I walked up, I introduced myself like, hey, I'm G.M.B, woo-woo, kind of whatever. He ended up hitting me up later on. I sent them some music, and then they want to manage us and shit. And that's how we started fucking with them. So then when we first started fucking with them, we was going to the studio.
Stephen Phelps, my
He's
dog. He's the fucking
That's
truth.
my dog, bro.
I fuck with Stephen. Stephen Phelps is the motherfucking truth. I don't give a fuck. He's the truth.
Yeah, I love
fuck that dumb shit. I loved recording at his studio.
My dog, bro.
Because this guy was like, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I was like, so I can punch in? He was like, yes.
Whatever you
want.
want.
All right. Because a lot of engineers don't want you to punch in. You know what the punch in means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to rap.
Oh, okay.
I started poetry.
We do.
I didn't take it as seriously as you guys. So I document.
Right. Because we do the 4-bar punch in.
Yep.
Because it actually.
People today would probably reference that to a Run the Jewels style.
Right.
That style.
Right.
If for a new age reference, you know what I mean? Which is funny because Run the Jewels isn't new age. But
But I got a lot of like I was saying about Queen, Fred Mercury. People are asleep on him. He died of AIDS, but when we started doing this music shit seriously, I focused on Fred Mercury, Drake, Biggie Smalls, and Tupac. And the reason why I say Fred Mercury, because if anybody knows music, he's one of the greatest performers besides Prince and Michael Jackson. And James Brown. Right. And Jackie Robinson. Not Jackie Robinson, but what's that nigga's name?
Smokey Robinson.
Nah.
Jackie Wilson?
Jackie Wilson. See, I studied motherfuckers.
Right.
To do this music shit.
So, alright, so where was we at? Alright, so we started recording with Trifecta, and we already knew how to record. They didn't really know too much about history like that, but we kind of knew that they had been around for a while. Him and Ian, specifically on the music side. Adi was kind of more like social media, like networking. She's like a PR, you know what I mean? So when we first started recording with them, we kind of let them be in the driver's seat, for real. Like, they would be like, oh, you need to re-record that, you need to redo that type of thing. We just let them kind of run the whole shit. And then as it gradually went, we started kind of taking more control of the recording thing. And they were kind of like, damn, y'all know how to do this?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Because Cuz ain't gonna let me put out a whack verse.
No.
Period. I need him in the studio every single
Or say
time.
it a whack way.
He's not gonna let me. Period.
Like,
and I'm not gonna let him.
Yeah, I'm a harsh critic on myself for sure.
So I need him in the studio with me every single fucking time.
Hip hop needs more of that. That competitive, the best you can, like.
Oh, he's gonna definitely bring out the best in you.
And when you're in the studio, the whole thing is, it don't matter how good it is what you're saying. If you don't say it the right way,
you say it the right way.
You have to say it the right way, bro. So I'll sit there and say the same thing over and over again until it sounds the way I got it in my head.
Until it sounds the right way.
Because when I write, I hear it in my head, like how I want it to sound.
Most
So
definitely.
it's one of them type of
That's
things.
how I write.
Alright, so smoking weed is a hobby. Let's talk about that.
That's
Okay,
right, yeah.
okay. You really want to know about that shit?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. There's a rat on the project, so we don't mention his name. You feel me? Me, Ebony Shade, and Boo Boo Dixon. We don't fuck with rats in any way, form, or fashion. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Smoking Weed is a Hobby was our song.
Right.
Our song. It was me, the Rats, and Boo Boo Dixon song. You feel me? And when it all comes down to it, it is what it is. The Rat can holler at me. He can come see me. It is what it is. But Smoking Weed as a Hobby was actually a dope ass song. I'm gonna keep it even real. Ebony made the song. Ebony Shade.
She went crazy on that group.
Ebony Shade. I really don't know where she's at right now, but she's on social media.
Yeah.
But Ebony Shade made the song, and all she did was ad libs, because we rapped on the song, but without her fucking ad libs, it wouldn't have been as melodic.
Right.
It wouldn't have been melodic at all.
It's so catchy.
She put the melodic in it.
And her and Boo Boo's voice together was dope.
And then we intertwined their voices.
And that was super dope.
And see, this is the thing. They smoke choir singing motherfuckers. So they knew how to mix their voices.
Because they used to doing that, right?
They had already did fucking
Right.
Jesus Praise the Lord songs and shit.
You got tenors and all types of shit over there.
Yeah, they done did.
They about that. They've been in choirs
They
and
done
shit their whole
did.
life. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's different.
right.
Yeah,
So they done did them Jesus Praise the Lord fucking songs and
Right.
shit. So they knew how to mix it. All we did was rap. And them two, Ebony Shade. Ebony Shade
She was
made
the
the fucking song. She was the ingredient. You're like, what's that taste? I can't pinpoint it.
Right.
But that shit's good. Yeah, that was Ebony Shade.
Right.
Without Ebony Shade, we wouldn't be talking about that song. I swear to God.
Because there was other songs that was just as dope without that.
Right.
You know
because
what I mean?
we sent. See, there's a part 2 to Smoking Weed as a Hobby. Y'all never knew.
I remember that shit.
But Ebony wasn't on it. Boo Boo was on it, but Ebony wasn't on it. That's why y'all never heard of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because she put the melodic shit in the music.
One of the voices, you can't deny that dude.
Her voice is so unique. Like, I can hear her on anybody's track. I'm like, that's Ebony.
Right.
She has a unique voice.
That's West YouTube. This your boy Big Ray West. You tuned in to G.M.B. TV.